Local 2404 has been a labor union in British Columbia for more than 90 years. Back in the early days, these hard-working men came from the logging industry to begin construction on the infrastructure that would build this great province. From rail trestles to wooden docks, these were the structures that advanced economic growth and set the foundation for the future. In the first half of the last century, life was hard, and standards for working conditions were still being established. It was up to organized labor to create the benchmarks that would ensure the safety and well-being for these pioneers who built the foundation of our province. As the union grew over the decades, it was committed to providing their membership with the kinds of benefits that all workers are entitled to. Medical and dental plans, as well as the right to a fair wage and a safe place to work.
Well, when I got started, I was more or less just thrown on the crew, and you learn haphazard, not to get hurt. Nowadays, the apprentices come in, they get trained, they can take welding courses, everything else. Safety-wise, the pile drivers, they've increased all these years, because when I first started, we couldn't even get life insurance because we considered dangerous trade. And with the training and everything, it's improved, and now, accidents are very seldom nowadays,
The proud history of Local 2404 encompasses workers in the industries of pile driving, bridge, dock, and wharf building. And in the 1950s, commercial divers were added to the growing list of men represented by Local 2404. As the province grew, they expanded the scope of their work beyond just wooden docks and rail bridges. Together, they began work building British Columbia's extensive network of ferry berths and terminals that now crisscross the Gulf Islands and western coast.
The equipment nowadays is altogether different than it was when I started. When I started, you're lucky if you had a 15-ton crane. Now they got a 150-ton crane. So the work is a little different, but the basic work is still the same.
Looking around today, it's not surprising to see the footprints of 2404 workers all across this province. From the Canada Place cruise ship terminal to Delta Port and the Cambie Street Bridge. As well, its membership has supplied a trained workforce throughout the country and across the globe.
I don't think the mentality is any different today than it was in the old days. I think everybody wants to get along, get the job done the best we can, and for the worker to make money and for the company to make money. Well, the pride we take in the job is seeing a job that's well done, and it's still there today.